Great morning. Let's see that Putin has appointed a new military commander, Warrenkrit, and let's look and see if it can tell us a bit about this guy. What about this new military commander that Putin's appointed? What can you tell us about this new military commander that's been appointed to head up the Ukrainian thing? Well, it's about going forward, the actions going forward. Putin's not real happy with the actions that have been taking place because the Russians in some areas are getting their butts kicked in a way. The challenge is rapidly wanting to move this forward, take quicker action. So he thinks that this guy's going to be able to move things. Conscious thoughts, just wants to get it done. Wants to get this done quicker. He wants to grab the assets. We've got the fox on here. He thinks that this guy maybe is better tactician and that he can move this forward. Okay. So it looks like he thinks that this guy is I think that Putin trusts this guy a bit more. Now, he's over emotional. It shows with the family and stuff, but I don't think, from what we were hearing with the radio talks, horrible things. So we're going to continue forward. Subconscious thoughts that this guy is going to take rapid action. Strong. He sees this guy as some sort of a leader. Way others see it as new emotionally this guy is, I think it's just guy is just, immoral. The ones that it's so new actions, and I think that Putin is maybe more comfortable with this guy. This guy is probably talking it up with what he can do. Okay. In the past, we've had them just trying to hold on. Things were not going well. So they are trying to hold their positions, trying to hold hopes and fears. Now in this one is usually more truth coming out, but I think in this case is just this guy is I think he's talking it up that he can move it forward. Okay. Okay, short term, I think this has to do with a lot of deaths. Okay, because we've got them going in this open door, and this is usually the card of walking away. It could be also that there have been a lot of besides deaths, one's just walking away, and this guy is saying he can defend it, that he can be up there and be the aggressor. Okay. he's going to keep them from backing out. Underneath of it all, he's talking about taking it to better waters. We can get a victory. He's putting out a lot of pie in the sky stuff, okay? Talking strength, okay? The concern is about investigating this tower moment, okay? That it's, so I think that this guy is kind of talking himself up, saying that I can turn the tide, kind of ruthless. This guy's ruthless, but I think that he's somebody that Putin feels he can kind of trust more. Because we have the family thing there, the emotional. So I would say with the emotional family there, that he's right into alignment with Putin's thoughts. You know, he's going to be spewing the Putin rhetoric. And I think the guy is really talking himself up and says, I can turn the tide. I can get these guys to stop retreating. I can get less deaths. I can move this forward. So that's what it looks like for what's going on with this guy. So let's pull some more cards and see what's the actuality, what's going to happen with this guy in charge. What's going to happen with this new guy in charge? Let's see. What's going to happen? Okay, at the center of it, we have, yeah, the guy's sneaky, trying to get away with stuff. Stealthy, sneaky. Above it, Queen of Cups. Now, I don't think it's because he's compassionate at all. Above it, I think that he's just giving Putin what he wants to hear. Okay. Underneath of it, okay, this is saying he's in it for the long term, but usually this is slow moving. It's the knight that looks for the opportunities of the bear. You know, he says that I'm one, he's wearing the ram's horns, that I can move this forward. Okay. I think he's full of that emotion, sneaky, that I can do this, but we'll have to see. The fact that it's the knight with the, you know, slow-moving knight, I think maybe it's kind of slow and steady, and that I've got an alternative plan that's sneaky, gonna try to pull a fast one somewhere. Again, same thing, talking about he's going to move this to better waters, that it feels like he's thinking, I can see to navigate this better. The challenge is, though, actually, the challenge is actually moving this, okay? The challenge is actually getting it done. So he's talking it up, but short term, I think it's, again, looking and hopes and fears. It's about seeing what kind of resources are there and what he can, what can he do with the resources at hand, sort of thing. Outcome, again, pie in the sky. He's over optimistic on what he can get done. Underneath of it all, wants to bring this to a quick close. Working on it. with others, planning with others, ruthless, and wanting to take charge. The concern is the pain that this is not going well, and that he is really not seeing clearly. Okay, so I think this guy is overly optimistic, feeding Putin what he wants to hear again, pie in the sky things. I can make this happen. He's talking it up, but the concern is, this mental pain. It's not going well, and again, trying to figure out what direction to go. He's not seeing in clarity. Okay, he's not getting things in clarity. He's thinking he's gonna pull them together and just do a all-out slice and dice. Okay, slice and dice. But the Russian troops are, they're wore out. A lot of these ones, they don't have the things they need. They don't have the equipment. They don't have the training. They don't have, the fortitude. They're finding out their morale is going downhill. It doesn't, while he's got high hopes with this new guy he put into place, it doesn't look like it's going to fare any better for Putin going forward. And this guy is basically, I think, saying he's ruthless. He can get the job done. Okay, spare nobody. I'm ruthless. I can get the job done. So he's talking it up big, but it looks like, no, it's not going to fare any better under him than it has been with the other ones that were in charge. So it's going to be kind of more of the same, even though he has talked it up big with Putin, that he can get this done. He can end it quick, but it's all fantasy pie in the sky stuff that Putin wants to hear, basically. So we'll have to see if the cards are right or wrong.